Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the top teams for the Plague Creeper and this boss. There are a couple of new ones depending on which heroes you have. We're going to lead it off with the most free-to-play friendly version from Elysion, only using Fresto as a Celestial Hypogean, real Fresto in front of Odie, Illusion in front of Bonnie, and that is going to be it. Let's go ahead and get into this run with the Harmonic spell. So, the major change of today in Plague Creeper has been Talene's Charms. Blast Charms are considered the best for Plague Creeper, whereas before, we weren't sure whether the Destructive Charms were better. So, if you have Blast under Talene, you're good to go. You don't need to get the Destructive set. If you only have the Destructive set, then you can run that, and it should be fine as well. Now, as for Charm Priority for this team specifically, Odie wants to have the Gale Charms, and if he's the damage dealer of your team, that is pretty important. Bonnie, Sorcery Charms, Mikola, Arcane, or Sorcery, and then Smokey, Recovering or Sorcery Charms. Finally, last option is Fresto, Sorcery Charms, but his charms are going to be the least important. So 87 billion damage from this team. Now, with the Plague Creeper, it is an RNG heavy boss. Whichever team you pick, you're going to have to do multiple runs to get your top score. Like even this team here, it can hit up to a 90 billion damage with good RNG. Okay, next up we have Kapun's team. This is a Harak team that doesn't have any twins on it. Main Fresto, real Fresto in front of Harak, Illusion in front of Smokey, Ludovic and Bonnie. So if you do not have any twins built, this is going to be your best team option. However, even if your twins are at lower ascension, you should give the twins teams a try as well. Now for this team, Harak is doing the best for balance charms today, and you're going to see Harak in a lot of the top teams because Harak does really well in Plague Creeper. So make sure to try to get the balance charms onto him. Ludovic, of course, insight charms, very important, but you should have them by now. Smokey, Recovering, or Sorcery Charms, and this team you're seeing right now can get up to 96 billion damage, I believe, but we're really going through this. We're getting way higher than I was expecting. Right, 102, 103 billion damage, 104 billion damage. That is crazy, and a lot of it will come down to the Harak, but Bonnie does a lot of damage as well, and Sorcery Charms are good for her, and that is also helpful for your AFK stages because Bonnie is really important there as well. Okay, so we have two great teams out of the way. Now I want to show you guys Shelby's Odie team. So if you have Fresto, if you have the twins, this is a comp you can run. For example, if you don't have Talene or any other better hero or Harak, this might be your best team. Illusion in front of Odie, real Fresto in front of Ludovic, blue twin in the back, pink twin in the front, with the Smokey up front, with the Harmonic spell. This is going to be this is probably your best team option if you don't have Talene, if you don't have Harak, because I believe all the other top teams are going to show now will have those heroes or a combination of them. So why Odie? So Odie, he does fine at killing the Plague Rods, but mainly it's for the boss damage, like in this boss stage here, single target damage he has. But honestly, he doesn't do bad in killing the Plague Rods too, because he'll gain energy when he gets an execution, and he can reapply it. And also you have other forms of damage to basically deal with all of them. So I'm interested to see what type of score can this comp get, because I don't know where they can beat that Harak team that we just showed, but it looks like it might be able to do that. The Harak team got 104 billion damage, and this team is going to get 101 billion, but potential with RNG could get higher than that. Okay, so this might be the best team option for some people out there if you don't have Harak and if you don't have Talene. Okay, moving on to Shelby's official team. Well, actually, okay, wait, no, there's one more. So, actually, forget about what I said. If you have Ludovic and Bonnie built, this is probably going to be even better than that. This is going to be real Fresto in front of Ludovic, Illusion in front of Bonnie, blue twin in the back, pink twin in the front, and Smokey up front. Yeah, this is going to be better than that Odie team. However, maybe you don't have Bonnie built, and then you can run that Odie team. But otherwise, you should run Bonnie because Bonnie does better than Odie because she clears the Plague Rot stage faster. That's the main only use that she has. Yeah, like the single target damage of Odie is better than Bonnie, but the AoE damage of Bonnie is far better than Odie. And you need the AoE damage more for the Plague Creeper. So this comp you're seeing here, the charms, you want sorcery charms on twins, sorcery onto Bonnie, Insight onto Ludovic, Sorcery onto Fresto, and Recovering or Sorcery onto Smokey. So 30 seconds left. We're up to like 90 billion damage. Okay. And so yeah, this team can get up to 108 billion damage. But again, there will be some RNG related to it. Especially when you're entering into this Plague Rot stage, it depends how quickly you clear all of them. 105 billion damage, but it has a potential of getting higher. You just have to do enough runs, whichever team you ultimately choose. But if you have Bonnie built, then this will be your best team for you, unless you have also Talene or Harak built as well. Okay, moving on to Shelby's team. Shelby's team is going to be the best team if you have Fresto Twins Talene, but if you don't have Harak. Real Fresto in front of Ludovic, Illusion in front of the Talene, Blue Twin in the back, Pink Twin in the front. You're going to notice this is very similar to the Odie team that we ran, also from Shelby. The only difference is you have Talene here rather than the Odie, behind the Illusion Fresto. And of course, Talene is going to be better because she has much better AoE damage than Odie. She's going to be dealing with the Plague Rot stage much more rapidly, allowing you to cycle one additional stage and get that bonus damage. This team can get up to 110 billion damage with good RNG. Like we said, Blast Charms for Talene are a major priority today. If you don't have them, Destructive can probably work as well. Ludovic, Insight Charms, Twin Sorcery Charms, Smokey Recovering or Sorcery, and then finally Fresto with the Sorcery Charms. So this is 92 billion damage, 30 seconds left. Looks like we're on track to get what we need because we're going to defeat the boss here. He'll spit into the Plague Rots, and now Talene is still continuously casting her ultimate. You need to kill these big ones. These big ones, once they burst, you're going to get a big damage boost, but I guess we're not going to be able to kill them. But still 110.5 billion damage. That is a great score. That is a great score with a no Talene team, or sorry, a no Harak team. And that is basically the best you can do if you don't have Harak built for today. Otherwise, the other top teams are all going to be using Harak. Now, there's a new team from Frosty using Sonja and Harak rather than Siren and Harak. If you guys remember from last week, Siren was like basically the second best team option if you don't have Talene. However, this is doing even better than that Siren team. You can have Arcane Charms onto Sonja, buffing up the Harak and the Smokey. Real Fresto in the back, Illusion up front, Pink Twin up front, Blue Twin in the back with the Harmonic spell. Balance Charms onto Harak, really important. Arcane onto Sonja, Sorcery onto the Twins. We've talked about Smokey like 5 times now, you know his charms, and then Fresto finally, Sorcery Charms, lowest priority. So now we're going to come into pretty high RNG territory because these high scores you're going to see in the overall top team of today, also extremely high RNG. It will just come down to, honestly, like 2 extra seconds. Like, killing through the Plague Rot stage 2 seconds faster is going to make like 20 billion damage difference. Maybe not for this team specifically, but for the overall top team of today. There's like massive damage ranges, and it just comes down to how quickly can you kill that final Plague Rot stage or get to a greater point in that. So we have 10 seconds left. Yeah, like look at this. After we kill those big Plague Rots, look at the damage skyrocket. 138 billion damage with a no Talene team. I didn't even know this was possible. This is honestly insane. This was not, from this team, I don't think, well, on the infographic, this was not how much someone got. And so 138 billion damage without even running Talene, that is ridiculous. That is a crazy team, and I think we hit really good RNG. But now we need to get that dream RNG with the overall top team, which is from Jackie. This is the team which has been here for like, it's been here even before Mythic plus Magic Charms. Illusion Fresto in the front, Real Fresto in the back, on the Stellar Bond, Blue Twin in the front, Pink Twin in the back, Talene to the left of the Illusion, Harmonic Spell. Now, this team is amazing, but also amazingly high RNG. You're going to need to get really lucky in order to get your top score, and you will almost definitely not get on your first run. You're gonna, even if you do 10, 15 runs, you might not get the good RNG. Okay, at least that's how it has been in the past. But now, we're coming with a new and improved team with the Blast Charms onto Talene, Balance Charms onto Harak, Sorcery onto the Twins, Smokey Recovering Charms, and then Sorcery Charms onto the Fresto. So 40 seconds left. It all just comes down to 1 or 2 seconds extra time for you to be bursting the Plague Rot stage on the final round. That's all it comes down to. You're going to see it right here. So we have the boss stage, it breaks up. Now we have the Plague Rot stage. And now once you kill these big Plague Rots, watch the damage skyrocket. Like, look at that, all the way 122 billion damage. 130 billion damage, 144 billion damage, 146. So there we have 146, which is not bad. This is definitely not a bad score. However, this is not what you want. The top of today is 157 billion damage, which is crazy. Okay, guys, we got something. 155 billion damage. We got it. I can't believe we actually did that. Look at the Talene damage. 71 billion damage. Wow, that is crazy. Just barely above all of the other people. I want to take a look at this replay. We're not doing any more runs after that. 155 billion damage is ridiculous. Okay. Wow, what happened? So honestly, all it is just like I said, 1 or 2 extra seconds for you to be bursting in that final playground stage. That makes all the difference. Normally, this boss stage would end around 20 seconds left, and it ends around 22 seconds left. Which is like it's like the 2-second difference, right? And now you're bursting. Okay, up to 130 billion damage, 7 seconds left. Do we clear all the playgrounds in the end? No, we don't even clear all of them. So you can just not clear all the playgrounds in that final round. But as many as you're able to clear, even 2 seconds extra is going to hugely boost your damage. So overall, guys, with the teams that we showed today, hopefully you're able to get a top score in the Plague Creeper Dream On boss. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share it in the comment section. But thank you guys for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And if you're not always subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for the support. We're getting really close to it. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video so we can chat more about anything related to AFK Journey. But thank you guys for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.